Today, we're going to be telling our spookiest stuff stories and how mine turned into the worst nights of my life.
The worst night of your life is a crazy thing to say about Halloween.
Dude, it's all happy and candy and rainbows and sunshine.
Exactly. That's what it should have been, but it was ruined. And my spooky story actually happened on the spooky day of Halloween. Back in the day, Halloween was actually really big, okay? People dressing up, going to people's houses to get candy, people getting scared, okay? It was great. But these days, it's kind of depressing. I had like 3 people show up at my house for like the last 2 years. People are not really in the spirit anymore.
Because all these Gen Alpha kids in their skibbity toilet and their Fortnite.
They're freaking staying inside playing virtual VR trick-or-treating.
How about you go out and go some trick-or-treat? Egg my house, why don't you? I'm allowing you.
If you egg my house, I'm gonna shoot you.
Wait, that's you?
This is me. So back in the day, okay, like I said, Halloween was really big, and I went all out.
You dyed your hair?
Yeah, dude. These are my fire costumes.
Wait, which one are you? Are you the Batman in the middle?
Yeah, look at those packs. Dang.
Right? That's real. That's not even the costume. That's straight real.
Why does your dad look AI generated?
The one on the left is one of my favorites. I was a vampire. I'm gonna suck your toes. That's me.
You're an emo vampire.
You look so Asian.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see you as a fellow brother.
Yeah, and now Tugsy's saying us, so now it's okay for all of us to say it.
Yeah, you look Chinese, man.
This one year, I dressed up as Freddy Krueger. You know him, the pretty freaky guy. I've never seen the movie when I was a kid. I didn't even understand it. It was just one of the freakier masks you could buy at Party City, okay? It was like a cheap mask that like rips your face apart. You know, it's like, it's not good, right?
So,
but
Socks,
like,
you went for the scarier costumes, not like the funny costumes.
no, I was like the spooky costumes.
You wanted to scare people?
I wanted to scare people.
Why'd you go get a costume then?
Good one.
So usually on Halloween, I don't go house to house to get candy. No. I really get into the spirit, okay? Each year, I go over to my friend's neighborhood, and the 2 of us, we like to scare people. As you guys know, all right, many people don't know, I am weirdly flexible, okay? And the weirdest spot.
I figured this out last year, guys.
I actually figured this out last night in his bedroom.
Wait, guys, look at Kobe. Look at his leg. What is that?
Not human.
Nah, bro.
Going in.
Is this edited?
No, that's not Photoshop. That's real.
Why does it look like you peed?
Oh, because I did.
Did you break your leg to get that photo?
No, I'm just, like I said, I'm just weirdly flexible, okay? I even have a whole website about it.
Huh? Whoa. You made a website. You.
It's easy if you know the right people. And you can do it too with the help of SocksDigital. Build a website for anything. Your product, your YouTube channel, the 1,000 pictures of your cat, even a piece of bread. It's quick and easy. Look at all our satisfied customers.
Aren't all those people literally just you? That's like your brand, your company.
And also these people? Whether you need a website made quick and easy or you want a long-term partner, our team at Socks.Digital can help you. You can even get a website complete for as low as $20. So try it down below. I'm able to like wrap my entire arm around my head. I can put my body in like a spear. Like I'm like that circus delay. Like I'm like, it's weird.
Circus delay.
Circus delay.
Can you recreate this photo then?
I will recreate it, but only if you attempt to do it with me.
Oh my God, they're doing it! They're doing it!
Oh, wait, look at him go! Oh my God, I didn't know you were this flexible, TBH.
As you go, I'm pretty flexible, and it's kind of weird, right? But at the same time, I used it to my advantage. I'm so flexible, I can even bend myself into the subscribe button. Look. Subscribe. So I usually like to hide behind trees while people were walking down the street, okay? While they were trick-or-treating, okay?
You were a weird kid, bro.
The strat I had with my friend is that he would jump in front of them and he would be making some ungodly noises, okay? He was wearing some mask. He would stand in front of them making some weird noises, right? Like the weirdest stuff, right? And that usually didn't scare them, okay? You know, these trick-or-treaters, they would just stare at my friend, okay? And they would just kind of freeze up. Like, what do you do when some guy is just making weird noises and a mask in front of you, right? And they didn't really know what to do when someone was like so much larger than them in like a scary Halloween mask doing some like gurgling sound effects and sudden spurts of screams. But this is where our 2-part combo came in effect, okay? My friend stunned the kids in the stare down, and then I came running behind the trees behind the group of individuals. I dislocated on my arms in the weirdest places, and then I started running paired up with screaming, which already the kids are stunned done. So I'm running behind them, wilding my hands in the weirdest things, right? They scatter. They're everywhere.
I would
okay?
too.
Is that you, bro?
Literally a titan.
Wait, so your scary story is you scaring other people?
Now, how did you get traumatized?
It's all building up to this one moment. So all the kids start running in different directions. They're all going all around the neighborhood, and every kid was to their self now. They would split around the neighborhood, run away from this mentally unstable person, that person being me. And I would always target the person that was most scared, or basically I would keep hunting them down until they either fell or I was too tired. Okay, it was either or. I prefer the word hunter.
So you targeted little children.
These thought you were some weird homeless guy who's running at them.
It was funny because you would get different types of people. Usually when people were in a group, they would actually have more fun with it and they would get scared. But then there was always that one person that would not even move, okay? You do all that stuff and they would just keep on walking. Why are you putting images of me in the chat?
It's insane that your forehead was bigger back then.
That is crazy. So basically, you always get that one person that is not scared of anything. They would just keep walking and they would just like look at you like you were weird, right? This is exactly like how TBH is when we go anywhere that's remotely scary. I don't know if you guys ever been in a scare house with TBH, right?
He's so weird, bro.
It's actually so interesting. So when a person scares TBH, what he does to like extrally bully the person, he lets it sink in for 5 seconds. So you jump scare him. He stands there, doesn't do anything, and then he has a delayed reaction to their jump scare right back at them.
I have high ping.
These were the people we had to deal with. So we needed to figure out a better strat. This is when we developed the Fortnite bush strat. And this is where it all went wrong. This is how it works, okay? We were at our friend's house near the door. It was surrounded by bushes. We would simply stay behind the bush, camping, just like in Fortnite, waiting for our victim to come to us. Group after group would come to the door, ringing for candy. And every time that door would open, my friend's parents would open the door, give candy to the unsuspected victim. And at that very moment, we would spring up like a trampoline, scream at the top of our lungs, and give them the scare of their lives. It would also destroy their eardrums. And this scare strat actually had 100% effective rate until the one person. So usually it would work almost every single time, except when, you know, when there's so many groups going for like Halloween. So if we scared someone and there was already another group behind us, they would not get scared. They would be like, oh, we know you're there. You guys are not scary, right? But other than that, it had 100% effective rate. Now comes to the person. We saw our victim. They were coming down the street. It was a little girl in a bright pink dress. We were thinking, perfect.
Whoa.
And my friend and I were snickering to each other, okay? We knew this little girl, she had no idea what was gonna happen. She entered the scare zone, completely unsuspected of what was going to happen. She rang the doorbell, waiting for her parents to come to the door and give her candy. But instead of waiting for her to even get candy, we exploded out of the bush, okay? Like a bunch of hyenas, and we gave her the jump scare of her life. She screamed so loudly, all right? It actually countered our screaming, knocking us back like some sort of an ability.
Wait, can you recreate it? Can you recreate it?
All right, Socks. I'll be you that's scaring the little girl, and then you be the little girl just to show us, okay? I'm gonna be like,
But like,
that was so scary. That was so loud.
Oh, my ears.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm about to pass out from how loud it was. Oh, God.
Do you guys hear that ring as well?
okay, let's reverse the roles. Me and T-Beach will be the little girl. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, we'll be the little girl, Socks. You be yourself.
Who was that?
Yo, that actually destroyed my throat. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
No way that was you.
it worked so well that she didn't even wait for her candy. She ran away into the darkness of the neighborhood. You know, my friend and I laughing it up. And you're probably wondering, how is any of this bad? How did this turn into the worst night of our lives?
Did she die?
Heart attack.
That would have been pretty bad. We go back to the bushes and we're getting ready for our next victim. But for some reason, the girl in the princess outfit came back.
With her dad. And he beat you to a pulp.
We looked at each other in complete shock. Okay, did she come back to get the candy? Because she didn't get it. You know, we chuckled to each other. We tried to move in slightly different positions so maybe we could get her again, you know, maybe somewhere else in the bush, right? But then we saw who was with the girl. A full-grown man.
Yeah, you're cooked.
No. So with the pin and nails, with the scaring, looking like that, full-grown man scares you the most?
Your future should scare you, Socks. Your future should scare you the most. most.
10-year-old Nicholas, okay, a full-grown man is scary. And this wasn't just any random man. It was her father, and he was angry.
What was he dressed up as? What was he dressed up as?
Oh, he was a party pooper. He had no costume. He was he had his wife beater. He had his drink in his hand.
Oh, he was dressed up as my dad.
He had a drink. Wait, was he drinking?
It was dark outside, so they're coming at a distance, and yet we knew he was angry. He had like this walk to him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We didn't know what to do, and we were the ones getting scared now. The prank was on us. The man entered the front of the house, and he says, "I know you're here. Show yourself."
Oh, no way. How much aura does this guy have?
At this time of my life, and I probably still do this, and I do this to this day, okay? I'm a very goody two-shoes type of person, so instead of doing anything reasonable, like, you know, maybe running away or just staying in the bushes, I get out of the bush presenting myself.
Oh my.
Bruh.
Why would you do that?
This man pulls out his finger, veins popping out of his forehead, and starts scolding me. His finger right next to my face, okay? Saying a bunch of nonsense, okay? He's
was he
like,
saying?
how dare you scare my little angel? Do you have any idea how old she is? Do you even have parents to teach you the difference between right or wrong? What is actually wrong with you? And a lot of other stuff I can't put on YouTube.
This is a script. No way.
Now that I'm getting scolded, I start nodding my head. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize, sir. Will never happen again, sir.
Are your friends still in the bushes?
My friend, while this is happening, he's trying to get backup. Okay, he's trying to get his dad into this. The thing is, like, this is what I was saying on the outside, but deep down, why would you even be out on Halloween if you didn't want to get scared? Okay, the whole point of Halloween is supposed to be scary.
You're actually
it's
cooking.
not. No, it's not. The whole point is free candy. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, for you, fatty.
Look at you. This just because you cosplay as Vector every day of your life doesn't mean you can't not like Halloween. Okay, Halloween is a time of giving. It's like Christmas but for candy.
You're so fat, bro. You're so fat and showing, bro. I can hear it through your voice. I didn't even need to see you, bro.
If you didn't want your daughter to get scared, okay, you shouldn't even have let her go out in the first place. So in the meantime, my friend sort of snuck out from the conversation to, you know, go get his dad for help. And even though he was getting backup, I was out here in the war, in the trenches, okay, getting yapped on for what felt like hours. And you would think after all this, he would get over it. It's Halloween. Like, there's a million other things we could do than this. But I was wrong. You know, he was just yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. And I was just standing there, just looking at him like the hamster with the eyes. I was just like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I just, I'm here, Mom, look at you. Eventually, the reinforcements did come along as my friend, you know, dad came to clear the situation. But like, all that anger that was just targeted to me just transferred over to my friend's dad. And he was just scolding the dad the whole time, right?
Really?
And I think my friend's dad also just noticed that whatever he would say would not calm this guy down. So he just sort of agreed to whatever he was saying and told the guy it would never happen again. But I knew it was all okay, because when we finally split ways, my friend, you know, he just smiled at both of us and we went back inside to eat candy because our Halloween was over, okay? It was all over. There was no more scaring people. It was the end of the night.
You guys didn't go get candy? You guys just scared people?
We just scared people, but we had leftover candy.
When you scared them, did they drop their loot?
Like in Fortnite? But that's basically how our whole Halloween was ruined that one night. You want to go, TBH?
Yeah. Let me bring you back. Okay, the year was 1987. Okay.
How old are you?
Are you Unk status?
Whoa.
Aren't you younger than me?
Yeah, this is back when McDonald's first opened. Okay, I was a brand new fry cook.
How do you think of this?
Shut up, let me cook. Okay.
He's literally cooking.
I was hired as a fry cook.
Wow.
No, he's gonna say SpongeBob like the slasher from SpongeBob. No, I know you, bro. I know you, bro.
No, he has to say the story now. Say the story.
Listen, okay, my day was bright and yellow, okay? And my coworker was feeling oddly blue that day. It was a dark and eerie night at the restaurant that shall not be named for copyright infringement.
Let's call it the Musty Man.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, the Musty Man. That's a good one. You know, our boss, he was red filled with anger. And he was like, we need to work overtime. We're making no money. And then he oddly laughs like, yeah, he's just kind of
Just kind of does that sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's like his eyes were popping out of his shell. I mean, head. My coworker starts telling me about this old fry cook. He used to work in this place. It's kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? But it's like the remapped version, right? right? And he was like, this old fry cook used to work in the kitchen day and night. And then one day, his arm got cut off. What? Insane, right? So I'm spooked, right? My eyebrows fall off my face. Okay, literally fall off my face. Wet floor sign, I slip. And he's just talking about this old fry cook and all these damages that he got while working on the job. And then a bus appears in front of my board.
Whoa. A bus?
All of a sudden?
Are you taking it?
No. Then this shadowy figure steps out. So then he's just standing there. Whoa.
That's the wrong episode.
Shut up, okay?
Let him. Hey, this is not an episode. This is real life. This happened to him, man. Let him cook.
This happened. This is real. This is literally how I remember it. I didn't just watch a 5-minute video explaining all this, okay?
When did you watch?
Let me finish, okay? So this guy is just standing there with his little spatula with all these little grooves.
What was he having? Why did he have a spatula?
Yeah. He had a spatula for a hand. Can you believe it?
No, that's the worst thing I could have thought of.
All right, it's every time we looked away, he inched closer and closer. And then my coworker, who's feeling a little blue, who also has a really big nose, kind of looks like Nadwe.
Okay, bro. Thank you for being on my side, Oof.
He did not even believe his own story, and he was frightened. He was shivering in his timbers, okay? And we were holding each other like, all scared and stuff, okay?
Wait, is your coworker still alive?
I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there.
I'm so terrified for you. Are you okay?
Wait, do you need a break, TBH? We can take a break if it's too traumatic for you.
No, it's okay. I put ice on my pants. We're all good now. Then this mysterious fry cook gets closer and closer, and he creaks open the door, okay?
The music starts rising.
Yeah, music starts rising. Look, once he gets to the door, he starts tapping.
On the glass. It's a glass door?
It's a glass door. I can see everything.
Do you pull out the clicky?
Did you say glocky?
Glicky.
Did I pull out the blicky? Well, thank you for mentioning that, Mr. Painted Nails. Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
He really doesn't like the nails, man.
I pulled out the blick, okay? But it jammed. It jammed the blicky.
The blick. How are you gonna protect yourself?
Someone put it underwater and it jammed.
Oh, I would have never expected that.
So then, this mysterious fry cook proceeds to open.
Oh no. Did your coworker that started was feeling really blue just start running away? You know, as he ran away?
No. He was just like dumbfounded. He was like, oh my god, he knows how to open it. And then he starts talking to me. He's like, oh, did you see that? And I was like, oh my god, I did just see that.
Isn't he inside the musty map?
Oh, he's opening the musty map, and then he 1 foot in. We're freaking out.
But that photo is like a recreation of what happened?
this is like...
Yeah, it's a recreation. Okay, this is a recreation.
Because you know what's crazy, TV? Just actually recognize those characters you put in the image, dude. They're like from SpongeBob, right? Like, I like that.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, okay, so then when he takes another step. Okay, then look at us. We changed the animation styles. We're like, oh.
Wait. We change animation.
Wait. This is taken straight from his memory. His memory started to fog up a little bit.
The guy's name was the Bash Blinging Basher.
Bash Blinging Basher?
He starts to scrape his little spatula on the wooden floor, and then imagine like that chalkboard sound effect, and we're like, he gets closer and gets closer. Okay, and look, this is me reacting now. Look, my arms dislocate from my body. I'm holding my hands out.
Trixie, protect me. I'm putting you in front of me.
And then the cash bringing slasher, basher, he gets closer. Okay, look, just imagine this in the restaurant. He gets closer, and all of a sudden, he gets in my render distance. Okay, and then his name was Steve.
What?
Hey, is this the same guy we were talking about like a minute ago?
Yeah, this is the Bash Blinging Basher, okay? No, I don't know what you're talking about. And then, guys, you won't believe what he says. It was so funny. It was so funny. He goes, hey, can I get a sandwich? And we're like, no!
But why?
Well, you didn't give him a sandwich?
That's just rude.
No! Because this is not the time or the place to be scaring me at my brand new job. Look at him. Look at the specific image where his mouth is open. Doesn't his breath look like he stinks?
He looks nice.
He looks like a swell guy, TBH.
TBH, I expected better out of you.
He kind of looks like you.
What did I do to you? Okay. He comes into frame. I mean, he gets into my render distance. We just kind of just not I get scared anymore. But we discovered the truth of the bash blinging basher, and it was all a lie. And my coworker, Bidward.
Bidward.
Bidward sounds like it's kind of a weird name. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, it's pretty quirky.
Okay, can we make your partner Blaza? Because it's like he's like Squidward because he's tall.
Why is it not that way? Because the nose.
It should be the nose. So me and Dad were working together. Okay.
Oh, hey, TBX.
We then start to cackle and laugh because we're just like, oh, that's so silly. And then out of nowhere, Nosferatu, he then kills us all, and then we live happily ever after.
You died? It's gonna be hard to beat that. Can anyone actually beat that? Anyone?
Me.
Anyone? Oh, Blaza.
I mean, if no one's going, then I'll go.
I didn't hear anyone else.
Me.
Wait, where are we sitting? Are we sitting around the campfire?
No, this is a sleepover.
I don't think so.
Oh, we're sleeping over. Oh.
But it's the dead of night. We're sleeping.
It was October. This was a year ago. Me and my friends went to this Halloween party. It was a pleasant time. This is my first ever Halloween party in America. My first ever Halloween party in general, actually. I don't take Halloween that seriously in Europe. Before this party started, we got invited. So I needed to get me a costume. A spooky costume. Thank you for the sound effect. For the first time in my life, I went to the best Halloween store in the US. Not sponsored. Spirit Halloween.
That is not the best Halloween store.
That's what I've heard. So I went there for the first time in my life. And it was massive.
Was it magical?
It was magical.
They had literally everything. From Fortnite outfits to
Don't say it.
Ghibli toilet outfits. They even had the Chipotle burrito outfit.
Yo, wait. If someone had this, I would eat them apart.
They even had the Chipotle bag outfit.
That is so good.
They even had the Chipotle napkin.
Are you serious?
Oh my
This
goodness.
is the best place I've ever seen in my entire life.
Do they have the Wingstop? Do they have the Wingstop? Do they have
Why
Wingstop?
would they need Wingstop if they already have peaked in that way?
Chipotle's mid and overrated, bro. You overhype it.
Chipotle's amazing. You take those words out of your mouth.
You overhype it. It's fake Mexican food.
They even had the Chipotle fork.
If Wingstop was so good, would they have the Wingstop fork? I don't think so.
They would.
But they don't because it's not that good.
So anyway, that's not what I bought. I wanted something more original. So I buy my stuff. I feel very proud of myself. I was like, I'm gonna be the scariest guy out here. So me being excited, going back home, getting ready for the party. Put on my outfit. I drive to the party. This is already getting dark because it's getting spooky for the party.
Ooh, mobs are gonna spawn. Ooh.
And I get there. Everyone looks amazing. I saw someone was Tyler Durden from Fight Club. There were a couple witches walking around. There was some vampires. Patrick Bateman was walking around there. And then there is me, Barnacle Boy. There I was, Barnacle Boy.
Yo! What a handsome little fella.
After I pulled up in the Invisible Mobile, we went inside. We saw all these people. We said hi because I didn't know half of these people. Everything was decorated. There is food. There is snacks. There are drinks. The first thing I did was grab some snacks, get a couple apple juices, and walk up to my friend who was in a Batman costume. So after, like, I don't know, an hour of talking and drinking apple juice, the host of the party came to us and asked us if we were having a good time. And we were like, yeah, we're having an amazing time. And she said, well, whenever you're down, outside we're gonna start a fire. And if you're down, you can also go on the zip line in the backyard.
Whoa.
And me and my friend looked at each other and we said, there's a zip line? So the first thing we did was subscribing to the channel, of course. And the second thing we did was run up to the zip line and push all the little children away. Get out of the way! I need to use the zip line. And we sat on it. There was only room for one, so my friend sat down and I sat on my friend and we zipped as fast as we could.
Oh, wait, I do remember this. I remember the aftermath. Oh, no.
You were not here.
No, you came
Get out of
home.
my memories.
You came home.
So we were zipping, we were sliding, we were having a jolly good time. And all of a sudden, I leaned to the left a little, and my friend was leaning to the right. And then all of a sudden, we ziplined past a tree, and there was this wire hanging from this tree. And I kind of caught it with like my hat, my Barnacle Boys hat. I kind of caught the wire and unplugged the wire while we ziplined by. And all of a sudden, all the lights were out in the backyard.
Oh
It was
my goodness.
pitch black.
You ruined the party.
The music turned off, the lights were down. Everyone was like, you know, the sound effects of people going like,
Wait, is it like the FNAF power shut off?
yeah, I don't like that. Me and my friend looked at each other and like, nah, we have to fix this. And we looked up to the tree where this wire went, and the wire was like 12 feet up in the tree for some reason. I don't know, it's like cable managed or something. And we grabbed the wire and we were like, okay, we gotta try this. So we tried jumping up to plug it back in. It was giving me a boost. I just couldn't reach it.
But you're so tall.
Are you like 6'1"billion"?
That's what I'm saying. That's how high it was. So we had the brilliant idea to do this after an hour of drinking apple juice. I told my friend, hey, why don't you sit on my shoulder? So he said, oh, what a brilliant idea, Blaza. Let me climb on the zip line, which is already like super loose and like shaking. Climb on my shoulders. Like not even sit on my shoulders, like stand on my shoulders. That's how high it was. So this was the plan. He was going on the zip line. I was ducking down and he stood on my shoulders. I carefully, while my knees are shaking, I carefully stand up and he was holding the wire. He was like, oh, keep it steady, brother. I was like, I'm trying. You're standing on my shoulders. And I have 4 apple juices.
You're 4 apple juices down?
That was a lot.
So I'm shaking my skinny little legs and he's like plugging in. He's like missing. And then he drops the wire. So I'm like, oh my God, great. So I have to go down, squat down to grab it while he's on my shoulders. Give it back to him. And after trying for a couple minutes, he finally puts back the wire. The party keeps going. He jumped off my shoulder. He's like, Basta, we did it. And we hugged each other. And he was like, I gotta go inside, tell the people about this, and get some more apple juice. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this zip line was on a hill. It was on a hill. And he ran away. But he didn't know where he was running at because it was still kind of dark up there, and he was having a little sugar rush, if you know what I mean. So he tripped, and he just started falling down this hill towards the party, just literally tumbling down.
Or like rolling.
Like rolling, like very comically.
In the Batman costume.
Crazy.
And I'm like, oh dang, that's not good. So I went down there, I'm like, damn, are you okay, bro? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. Let's get this party started. And then everyone around us
He's
started
definitely
laughing.
good. He's
And they were like,
definitely good.
yeah!
Then you just got a concussion. You guys are celebrating.
After that, we had the greatest Halloween party ever.
Hey, anyone have a story?
I have a story. No, wait. I'm taking that story. I'm taking it from you. I'm taking the story.
Well, oof, there's no one else no one else has a story, so I guess you can go.
Perfect. Basically, you guys are telling like Halloween stories, and I'm gonna keep on the theme. So about 1 year ago, I didn't know what to wear for Halloween, okay? I literally haven't gone to a trick-or-treating thing in like 3 years. I'm a senior in high school. I literally play video games like during Halloween. That's how much of a loser I was. But listen though, me and all my friends, we were like, okay, maybe we should do something for our last year of high school and go out and do trick-or-treating, right? And so I literally have no costumes that fit me. I'm literally like, what, 6'9", like 250 pounds, full of muscle.
True.
So it's hard.
True. I went to his school.
It's hard for me to like fit in the school costumes. I'm literally thinking I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. I have nothing. It's the day of Halloween. Literally, I got out of school and I'm going straight to the costume store. I go to the costume store. I'm looking. I'm like, bro, there's like pickle Rick, and then there's like literal like maid dresses. I'm not wearing a maid dress for Halloween. All right.
Why not?
Yes, you
Bro, listen,
are.
I used to do that. I used to wear like princess dresses, but I wanted to switch it up this year. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. What's the point of that, bro? What even is the point of that? And so I ended up scratching the costume store. I literally said, no, I'm not spending $50 for one day. I went to Walmart, and at Walmart, I don't know why, but they were selling these Christmas goods. Christmas sale was already happening, right? Everywhere. And I went and I picked up a one-piece elf pajamas, and that's literally what I wear for costumes. And so that problem was fixed. That problem was fixed. But what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do on Halloween? Obviously, you guys can like trick-or-treating, whatever, you know, that's fun and all, but no, we're teenagers, bro. We're not.
You're gonna find Santa as an elf?
We're not gonna go trick-or-treating, bro. And at the time, October 31st, Sonic. Do you guys know what Sonic is? The fast food place?
Oh, I thought you meant the game.
Yeah, Sonic. It's like the drive-in spot. It's like the diner. So they were having a promotion for 50-cent corn dogs. And so what we all did is we decided to pitch in some money, and we bought, I think, like 50 corn dogs. We bought literally 50 corn dogs for us to eat. And instead of like going out and getting candy, we bought 50 corn dogs. We were gonna have a corn dog eating contest.
50?
We're gonna eat them at one of our friends' sheds. So the shed is like a respawn point, basically. Think of it like that.
bad.
And so I eat like one, and I'm done because I don't want to like I don't want to like.
You're not. Why are you
Nah, don't lie.
No, but listen, guys.
Don't
Listen,
lie.
listen. Let me explain.
Don't lie.
Listen, guys. Listen. I had dinner before this. I wasn't too hungry. I wasn't in the competition
No, it's
mood.
not that we
How are you not hungry?
Bro, whoa! How am I not hungry?
I know what you eat.
But no, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. So two of my friends bet against each other they could eat the most, and they were saying like, I'm gonna eat 20. I'm gonna eat 30 hot dogs. So I had to stop eating. So they had hot dogs to eat. So there's like it was like a win-win situation. I didn't want to eat as many, and they needed more. So they start eating hot dogs, and they're eating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They run out of sauce. 6, 7, 8, 9, and they get to 10. 10, they hit their limit, dude. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten so much like so much food before, but corn dog breading is literally like cement in your stomach. It feels terrible. And so they got to 10. They were both trying to make like truces as to like no one would beat each other because they literally couldn't finish. They ended up eating 11.
11 per person. Woo! 11 corn dogs per person is crazy.
We were sitting in the shed and they had finished eating and they literally could not move. They were literally stuck to the couch from how bad they
I
felt.
didn't want to know what's happening in the bathroom.
Just listen.
logs out.
So I'm sitting. So a way to describe it. So if you think of like a square, I'm sitting on one side of the square and they're sitting on two other sides adjacent. I'm sitting on the bed and they're laying there in agony. They're literally like suffering. It's like they would rather die than sit there in agony. I told you guys, I ate one corn dog. And if 10 and 11 of these corn dogs are doing this to them, imagine what it did to me. All right, I'm sitting there and I let one rip. And listen, guys, listen.
You set up like a time bomb, like a domino effect, bro.
I let one rip and it's silent, and I'm thinking to myself, it can't be that bad. I didn't eat much. And
It can't be that bad.
and we have a fan above us, so I knew in like maybe like 5 seconds time it might like go around the room. But listen, I didn't smell it yet. I was like, oh, I'm good. Like I don't smell anything. And then like a second later, I smelled it and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. And then half a second later, I hear all my friends go, oh, what is that smell? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, guys, what? And they're like, Jack, dude, did you just your pants? And I'm like, guys, I'm so sorry. And it was so bad to the point they started gagging and they couldn't move. They literally couldn't move, so they were sitting in my fart for like a good minute.
Nah, dude, you literally just made a gas chamber, bro. That's crazy.
Dude, you're about to set up a domino
That's what they
effect, bro.
compare it to. They literally couldn't move, and they were like gagging, like trying to throw up.
You
And
committed a war crime.
one of them tried to leave. Like he tried to stand up, but he fell down because of how bad his stomach felt. So he started crawling away as well. I was like, bro.
Crawling to safety.
All of them became the gas crawlers from Black Ops 1.
Bro, I felt so bad because I knew how bad it smelled, and for them it's even worse. And so for them not to move and being forced to smell it, I was like, bro.
You didn't feel bad at all, dude. You were
Nah, I didn't. I didn't feel bad at
But
all.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oof's farts are just like another type of like just.
We experienced it firsthand that way.
I don't know
It's
how.
so
dude,
bad. And if
it's
you
a
guys have experienced
bomb.
that fart, you haven't experienced the Halloween story hot dog fart, bro.
Your potential.
My potential is unlimited, but
Scary.
I basically just farted. They all crawled away, and then they were like, "Oof, never fart around us ever again, please." And I was like, "Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense."
Valid.
Who is next? It's hard to beat that one.
Me.
I think we're done here now.
Oh, wow. We finished all our stories. Thank you.
I'll see you guys next year when we have new Halloween stories.
Yo, I have hatred for y'all.
Ali, do you have one?
Yeah. And now we can go.
But Nadwa doesn't have a story.
No. I do have a story. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. I think it's my time to shine.
Okay, he just takes the mic.
He just stole it. He just shoved everyone out of the way.
You guys tormented me, okay? I've been waiting to tell my story since it happened.
Since it's happened, is this like a traumatic effect?
This happened. This is Halloween night. I'm just an itchy bitchy tiny 12-year-old boy in middle school, okay? This is when I met Socks.
12?
Socks, you got some
What?
explaining to do.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, but for me, I feel like I can go trick-or-treating forever. I love trick-or-treating, bro.
And we as a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys will catch me at 50 going trick-or-treating, bro. I don't care. If I can get something for free, bro, I'm gonna get it for free. But like, if I was a 56-year-old pulling up to your guys' house, would you guys give me candy?
You like would get the puppy eyes.
How do you look like when you're 56 years old?
Lock the doors.
Are you escaped from the retirement home?
The thing is about my neighborhood, they had a little challenge, all right? There was a certain house. It lived on the same same street as me, so I knew it. You know, I was just down the road. I was like, you know, we like this, right? We like this. We take tied together. You guys know the house from like Monster House?
Yes.
That's what everyone thought the house was like. Everyone was scared of it.
Did it have an evil grandpa inside?
Dude, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because I never knew. I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Was it possessed by a really fat lady?
That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, if I go step on the line, it's gonna come drag me into this with its tongue and drag me into the store.
That happened.
I don't know. Everyone was like so scared of it. All the kids were so scared to go trick-or-treating near it. They didn't even go on my street because of it, okay? Because of that. Yeah, because of that, we got no trick-or-treaters. So my parents bought all this candy for nothing. And my dad being sad, you know, he just ate his feelings away on the couch.
There's more candy for him, though.
You know, but you want to give out the candy if you buy it. You know, you don't want to be fatty and eat it all. That's just sad. And then you guys must be like wondering what's so bad about this house, right? Why is everyone scared of it? I don't even know at this point. I don't know. I wanted to go towards the house because that's where my home was, right? I'm with my friends. I'm going trick-or-treating. I'm trick-or-treating with my friends. La 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 la. I have my bag. My bag's pretty full, but I wanted to start heading towards my house. You know, whenever you're like, oh, it's getting kind of late. Let me like start going towards my house while trick-or-treating so I can, you know, optimize my time. I wanted to do that, but my friends were like, no, I don't want to go near that house. I just want to go near it. They're like, oh, hell no, I'm not going in there. I asked them like, what all the fuss is about the house. They just stare at me and stay silent. At that point, I had enough. Okay, I got annoyed. Bro, I want to know what's happening inside that house and what the rumors were saying. And I decided, I'm going to conquer that house. I'm going to go trick-or-treating at that house.
Putting your life on the line here.
I'm going to show them. There's nothing to be scared of. I slowly walk up.
Sigma man.
I'm a Chad. And while I'm slowly walking up, I slowly regret my decision. Slowly. With each footstep, it gets heavier.
You started overthinking.
Yeah, exactly. I get overthinking. I'm like, okay, what if there's actually something? There's a serial killer in here. What if Socks is in this house?
That's worse than a serial killer. There's like serial killers here, and then there's Socks.
That is horrifying. And I opened that door, and he's like, sup, gamers? each footstep, it gets heavier. I can't seem to focus. My vision starts fading up around my edges of my eyes because I'm just focusing on that house in case something goes wrong. I don't know, man. I was scared, Bowser. Can you hold my hand?
I don't know about that. It's kind of wet.
I walked up. I saw the old rusty doorbell. It screamed that it hasn't been cleaned in years.
Clean me!
I ringed it, and nothing happens. I didn't even hear the ring. I give up, but then I decide to go to good old-fashioned 3 knocks. I knock 3 times, and I see the door slowly creak.
Whoa, I'm immersed.
No, that was a good door impression. What?
And a tall silhouette of a man leaks through the glass door. His ugly old glasses creep over his face.
Reactor!
Hellard, what's up, gamers? Reactor! I saw a bucket hat. That's what I saw.
And the painted fingernails coming towards you.
It was just a creepy old man that had gross fingernails. He did have gross fingernails. He reached into the bucket and grabbed and put the candy in my bucket. And I was like, ooh, happy Halloween! Everything seemed fine. Nothing happened at all. I didn't see what the fuss was about. I went back. I'm like, guys, what happened? They told me the story afterwards. Why everyone is so freaked out about this house, okay? You guys ready? This guy is a freak, okay? This guy's a freak. He went into a random store. No, he went into a random store, okay? He's like asking the employees, you know, let me see some clothes, right? He goes into the changing room. He just comes out with no clothes and just starts dancing. He just starts dancing all over the place.
Freakazoid.
No clothes. And I'm like, at that point, if Socks can do it, why can't he do it, bro? Because I know Socks been doing that all the time. Why can't he do it?
Why do you expose me like this?
And that is the guy that you met.
I met him, and he touched my candy, and I was scared to eat it because I thought he like put like razor blades in it or something, so I just threw it away.
You threw away the free candy.
And wait, they
That's
just
scary.
let this man live there? Like this is fine?
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to put this in the video, but like he's a registered offender.
Oh my god.
Does he still live next to you?
And he's still allowed to be there?
He does, dude. Sometimes I see him walking his dog, and he gets my name wrong.
He's just walking around right now at this very moment.
Yeah,
Don't need to call the police.
I'm 18. He doesn't want me anymore.
Hey.
Oh wait, the Muffin's here? Do you have a story?
Yeah, I do actually.
No, this better be a real story.
Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
When I was about 10 years old.
Dang, you remember that?
I don't, I'm guessing, but
So you're lying, okay.
you know who I dressed up as? I was Duck Dynasty.
You were Duck Dynasty?
Whoa.
serious? How do you know what Duck Dynasty is?
I might have been Willie. I think I was Willie.
Dude, this is the most redneck group you could imagine.
So I wore like a fake beard and like a camo shirt, and that was it.
That's the story. That's it.
No. Allie's already trying to cut to the
Get
case.
your scary glasses on, all right? First house, I get like a Reese's Pieces. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Next house, I'm like, oh, some more candy. I get like some gumball.
How do you remember what you got?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I think I got like a gumball or something like that. Then the next house. Okay, the next house was fine, but the house after that house.
Oh.
You know what was in there?
What?
Who was in there?
What?
Who was in there?
Open the door. Trick or treat. They pull out the bowl. You know what's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl?
You know what's in the bowl? Toothbrush.
Guys,
Dude, if Juicy was in this call, he would have banished.
Dude, Juicy would have died like on spot. Dude.
He would have been like the Ash baby.
I think I had the scariest story of any of them.
Was that it?
Wait, that was.
Wow. No, that was probably the most scary story we've gotten today. Oh my God, Muffin, you know what? Muffin, next time you gotta warn us next time you tell us a scary story like that.
I'm sorry,
dude.
guys. I'm sorry.
You know what I hated the most on Halloween? The scary people who would sit there waiting for you to come up to the door, and you never know if it's a real person or not under their outfit.
Ooh.
Yeah, the bowls overlap, so you have to come up to them to get the candy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you don't even know if you're gonna get jump scared.
Yo, if
So-
they jump scare me, it's a fighting time. I'm swinging, bro. I don't even care if it's like I get arrested or something.
Well, that's why I always just slapped them in the face every time I saw them. I always hit them.
No, you didn't.
You're
No, you
weird,
didn't.
bro.
You try to hit this.
Oh God, what is that? That's
He's tweaking,
terrifying.
bro. He's tweaking.
One time I went trick-or-treating with my brother and my mom, and everything was going good. I don't know, I think I was like a witch probably. I don't know. Everything was going good, and we were getting so much candy, and probably like the most I ever got. And I remember getting so sick after eating it all in one night too.
You ate all one night?
It doesn't despawn after Halloween, Ali.
No, like you sit there and you put it all on the floor, and you just like start picking at it and eating
That's
it.
what I do. That's what I did.
Ali, were you like hefty?
No. We all shared it. It was a sharing thing.
And then you traded because you got like 2 lollipops, but you actually wanted a chocolate bar?
Yeah, you trade like the ones you don't like, yeah.
You know what the best candy was? Oh, let me find it. This is the best one.
Oh no! What is that?
Grandpa candy is that, Muffin?
No, Muffin's not from like any like populated place. So this is what he has to eat.
Gas station chocolate, bro.
Let me say another one. Maybe this was better.
That looks like crap. That looks like crap.
You're not helping your case right
The
now.
person just opens the door, literally dookies in your bucket and hands it back, dude. Ain't no way, bro.
Anyways, so everything was going smooth, and then we got to this one house. So it was just like completely covered in Halloween decorations and like gravestones on the grass with skeletons and spooky music. And there was even like a fog machine that covered like the whole area in
And they
fog.
went all out.
I started going up to the door, right? And all I really cared about was getting the candy. And my brother was behind me, and he kept touching everything and being annoying and messing with stuff. And my mom was chasing him around. And when I got up to the steps, I saw they had like this fake ghost woman hanging from the roof near the door. And there was even a man sitting down with a pumpkin head, and he had like a black robe on and a candy bowl.
Oh yeah, you're done.
You're dead. Say your prayers.
Yeah, play of the game right there.
Yeah, I just knew it was probably a person under there who was gonna like jump out and scare me. So I just stood there frozen. I didn't know if I should like walk towards it. And then my brother came up and started making fun of me and saying I was scared. And then he started like poking the pumpkin man.
Oh no, never poke the pumpkin man.
And he was like, look, it's just a scarecrow. It's not even real. And then just as he reached for the candy bowl, the pumpkin man jumped out of the chair and growled really loud. And my brother screamed like a little girl.
Wait.
Roar.
He screamed like a little girl, and he ran to the road. And I just started laughing like so freaking hard until I felt like a hand on my head. So I thought it was my mom.
He's gonna grab it like a bowling ball, bro.
But then I saw her running after my brother.
She was out of
Your
it.
mom left you.
Yeah, and then I looked at the pumpkin man who was just sitting back in his chair. I looked at the pumpkin man sitting in his chair, and I slowly turned around, and I saw the ghost reaching out to the top of my head, and we looked at each other for like, it felt like forever. And then she screamed,
Scream that it's messed up.
and I peed my pants. With my
Oh, Not the pee
My
pants.
pants was soaked, like covered.
Dude, who puts that much work just to scare a little girl?
I don't know, but I had to
They were
walk around
committed.
like that with my pants soaked in pee.
Why should he use go?
Because I didn't tell anybody.
Dude, that's something I would do. I would just like
Doing it. Whatever.
Thug it out. Thug it out.
That was a spooky story. If you guys enjoyed our spooky stories, make sure to subscribe and make sure to subscribe to our friends right down below.
Halloween.